大家好，
大家好。
大家好。
大家好. Y'all already know. We don't even need an introduction apart from the one we've had. We better yeah, you know, we better win. I'm gonna teach you a quick tutorial how to always win against AI on Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege X. So this is how to always win against AI and insta breach. Okay, so this is a method that I've heard a lot of people use. Although when I say a lot of people, I mean nobody. I'm the only one that ever uses this because it is my strategy. I am the champion when it comes to advanced AI. Now people don't know this about the game, but if you actually look up to the sky and you see this cloud, this is actually a reference to John Lennon's song "Sleeping Where the Crabs Sneak." So with that information in mind, we shall pursue forwards. Now, by this, we can such clearly tell that they had Maverick on their team. Okay. Now, as we see there, that was Blitz.
10 seconds
now,
to
with
insertion.
this key information, we're obviously going to choose Ash, right?
5 seconds
We already
to go.
know why we're going to choose Ash. So, for those of you who don't know, we're going to choose Ash because Ash is the Ash. Now, knowing that the Ash is, we should go up here, because where you see it says Motor Radovac, this is actually a niche reference to an online community of Redditors. Okay? Now, with this information in mind, you should always be mindful of any boxes that get in your way, because any boxes that may appear or not appear could also may or may not appear on other people's screens. With this information in mind, it should be very key information that smoke is definitely dead, okay? We don't need to check again. See, that is somebody else shooting. Now, with this information in mind, we should kill the cap cam. Because now that the cap cam's dead, this means alibi can push. Now, this is very vital and key information.
We have been eliminated.
Now that we have died, we have learned the attack patterns of all of the enemies. Now we know how the enemies function, we can now pursue this 1000 kill death ratio that I maintain in the aerospace. Now this time you'll think, let's choose Ash again. No, you see, because we chose Ash, they chose Glaz. Now that is not a bad matchup. However, that's not the matchup that we want.
To locate a bomb.
Now let's pursue forwards in our dreams and hopes of becoming a superstar. Step 1 is always, as always, breach. Now if you don't know how to breach, I recommend that you look at Kliegman's diary, as this provides lots of information on the subject and the matter. Now you see, because of this, we actually know that there is now 5 bombs that we need to protect. Now as a result of this, the drone obviously gets destroyed. Now this is sad, however, we can move with it. Now, even though the drone has been destroyed, we still have eyes to see, mouth to speak, ears to hear, noses to smell, and also foreheads to wipe. Now, with this information in mind, we are going to go into Devia Rita, okay? Because, little known fact, in Chinese, Devia Rita actually means little dog diary. Now, knowing about the little dog diary is very crucial information. Not only does it tell you that there's a cat down there, but it also tells you that Lucy is going to peek because she's quite silly. Now, knowing this, we can... Oh, what's that noise? I think I heard alibi. No matter, alibi. I will simply, alibi your bum. Right, now alibi is down, whatever we're going to do. We can simply put out the smoke detector. Now, because of the smoke detector, we know that there's going to be a silly person there. Well, the silly person's dead. Now what, you may ask? Well, what you may ask is what you may receive. Because, if you see here, this is how you beat Al-Qaid. Now, I don't know why Al-Qaid was in the corner, but this is what Al-Qaid does. So, Knowing that Al-Qaif sits in corner, we will not be banned for toxic behaviour, as we love our opponents equally as much as we love our cousin. Only applies if you're coming from Turkmenistan. Now, we are now onto the defense. The defense is fairly different because we do not want to breach. I'm only kidding. We want to breach. First subjective matter to deal with the matter is to get baby mute. Now, the baby mute is good as it remains quietly throughout. Now, one thing to note, while mute is mute, 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 on mute. So, with this key partial information in mind, we shall pursue forwards in our dreams. Okay. We may have been spotted by a scan, but it is not over for little Cat Red. Now, even though this has happened, what will they do? They are artificial intelligence, okay? If you had artificial intelligence, you wouldn't be alive, because you'd be watermelon Scandinavian blood. Now, with this key crucial information in mind, we must take cover and protect, protect, protect. Now, because we got spotted by a scan, we must shoot the beer bottle. This is crucial. Many people do not realise it. Beer bottles are actually crucial for character development. Okay? Now, one key thing to know. We don't know if the bear, the boar, or the wolf will attack. This is one key sign that the bear, the boar, or the wolf will attack. Now, knowing this, we can go ahead and win the round. Okay. Now, what's next, you may ask? Well, it's actually to not deal with that at all. Now, the next step that we must take is Nomad. Now, Nomad is a funny one. Not kidding, she's very funny, especially her stand-up routine. Have you seen it? My word, it's hilarious stuff. Now, our mains is very similar to Al-Qaif, except not so. Now, with this information in mind, we shall pursue forwards in our dreams of getting 5,000 and 0 kill to death ratio. Now, it's 21. What we know about 21 is that 21 is 9 plus 10. What else is 9 plus 10? 9 plus 10 is also 7 plus 13. Okay? So with this information in mind, we will take the 2f plus the doc minus the of, okay? Due to the of being the way that it the f is no problem for our Now, we will pursue forwards in our dreams and hopes of becoming a superstar rockstar. Now, many people don't realise this, but the first steps to becoming a superstar rockstar is actually feet holds, because we all know the best superstar rockstars absolutely love feet. Now, this is a little unknown fact, but don't worry, it's known to me, and only me. I'm the only one that knows. You know why? Because I am actually the number 0 champ in the world. Now, you might think, well, how is that possible? It just is because I'm that good. Next step of the operation is the barricade, barricade, barricade. Now, you might think this is very weird and an odd choice. I disagree. This is why I win, okay? Now, the showers, you want to destroy this tile, this tile, this tile, shoot the shower head. This way you ensure win victory only. Now, you might be thinking, well, you hear them outside. No, you do not. You don't hear them anywhere. Who are they? What do they want? Well, these are things that you should know, not me, okay? So they may have blown a hole through the wall, but do not worry, I will hole a blow through the wall. Now, you might be thinking, this is silly, where's the action? What's going on? Don't worry, the action itself, okay? So this is the next iteration. Now, you see, this hole is actually meaningless. Nothing's happened with the hole. Why? You may ask? Because. How about you may ask? Because. Now, we also know that, hear that? This means that the little baby has entered the dollhouse. Now, knowing that the little baby has entered the dollhouse, you can continue your pursuit. Now, you see this? She is so hot. That's why she's on fire. Now, you hear these footsteps. You may ask yourself, what is Albalin doing? I don't know what Albalin is doing, but neither does Albalin. Now, with this information in mind, you should now be able to go 10,000 to 31. I hope you like my tutorial. Stay tuned. Bubblegum gum gum.
Hey guys, it is Editor of Rings here, and I just wanted to say, it took me about 8 months to record the video, and then it took me about another 2 years to edit, so I would love if you subscribed. I would love if you liked. Baba Kaboosh.